Good afternoon. I'm still reporting on the coup. Sam Anderson has some great observations about the two alternatives Fox News reporter Brett Bair has with his interview with candidate Harris this afternoon on Fox at 5 p.m. Eastern.
We all know that Brett Bair looks like a big guy, kind of a tough guy. And he also says, I ask hard-hitting questions, and he beefs himself up like some super quarterback for the New England Patriots type guy, right? So uh, but he's failed consistently. He's a softball. He's not a bear, he's a teddy bear.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
He's consistently failed every time and asking follow-up questions and continuing it through to see it through. That's a true journalist. Even Megyn Kelly talks about that, about other journalists don't following through, and she drops F-bombs on them one after the other. So on her own, she's doing quite well. And she also came out with a 4-minute video about Brett Baer, nice guy, uh, talking how they worked together, collaborated together, and so forth. And he's a good friend, and that he'll see it through. And she's confident. Well, that's good. I'm not confident. Read all the comments on her YouTube video on that. Read all the comments on all the Fox News shows that he's been on, from Fox and Host and everybody this morning giving him their 4 minutes of time. Uh, Everyone in the comments, nope, he's softball, blah, blah, blah. So if you got the conservative population talking about that, saying that, obviously they know who you are, Brett, and you cannot run away from this. Out there on the campaign trail, when he was following Trump around, and when he's going to these town halls and reviewing them to report on them and so forth, he's tough. He's conservative. He talks when people are just interviewing him off the cuff. However, when he's on his show, he's a low ball softball player all the time. So to come across that you're tough, and now that we have a Democrat presidential candidate that never got a single vote, can't even answer why she didn't get a single vote, especially when the Latino show last week asked the question about that. How come? So we have a problem with that. And she answered the direct question that was translated to her. How come you got selected and didn't get any votes? And, when Biden, quit, she goes, oh, that's terrible. Thank you, Univision, for that bite.
I just
But
want to point out that I got more presidential primary votes. I won more presidential primaries in states than Kamala Harris did.
true, true. And so I think today Brett Baer is going to fail. And the ultimate take on this, because everybody has to realize this, and I'm always telling you, Bill, follow the money. Exactly, follow the money. These ads that come out with all the money that they're spending in now less than 3 weeks, these networks want that money. They want to charge premium rates. So if viewership goes down, they don't make the money on it. NBC right now has no choice but to even at this time with Trump and Kamala across the race. It's a tight race. It's this. Before, they had Kamala here, and it was always here, and also within a point or two, right here, Kamala, the election we're here today, most popular, better on the economy, etc. They can't do that anymore because they're realizing all these other polls are now catching up. Real Clear Politics has Trump like this, and they
Rasmussen
have to do
has
something.
Trump. Matt Rasmussen has Trump up 13 in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
That's
So
a
because of
crap.
that, yeah, because of that, NBC is tightening it to an equal thing, and they're going, it's a tight race, and they got the pumping up background music, going like this, and they got the guy that is running on his big old flat screen TVs and everything, and lining, and so it's tight. They want to keep that revenue up, to get it in, but at the same time, they have to start saving face because we all know that they're fake and they lie, they manipulate, cheat, steal, and everything. So That's all it has to do about money. And if Fox News were to do its job today, it should end it. Her whole campaign should end right across the board today. Why? Because if you just stick with the top three comments and then you go on her book on plagiarism and you go on these other things that she got caught in so far, and her husband slapping a woman at the Cannes festival and this and that, just simple things that everybody knows on these specifics about her, and she's not going to answer it and she can't come out and answer it. She's toast. That's all you got to do is stick with the basic questions: economy, the border czar, and everything else. Just these simple little package, and she's through. Over the next couple of weeks, so we could be the ones that are the savior of the day and savior of America. And bringing all these people on the show. Thank you, Fox News, and everything, and watch our
Right.
ratings go up.
Right. But their ad manager might say, "Yeah, that's a good theory, but it doesn't work. The bottom line
Yeah,
is we get a lot more money if there's a big hassle at the end."
right. They all want their fat commissions at the end of the election period. That's what they want. They want their fat commissions. So you got to be able to charge as much as you can. And we all know that ad space right now is so limited everywhere. And it's whoever has the biggest buck. It's an auction thing. They'll kick one off to the other unless you got a tight contract. So um, I'm going to see Brett Bair fail today. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, 0 meaning complete and utter failure, 10 meaning saving grace. So our next video on that after the show, you can come back today if you like. Uh, I'm willing to bet, Bill, that he doesn't go over a 3.
How
Don't
do you think
trust
you
him.
and I would do if we got Kamala to come on? Because to us, if we got one $5,000 ad, that would be like, whoa.
Even a couple of pizza coffee shop gift cards, maxed out, 5,000 a piece, right? That would be good. But yeah, sure. I would love for her to come on. Being from California and knowing the politics and
Yeah,
knowing
you
her.
know the
Uh,
politics better than most because you were from the area
oh yeah,
in more ways than one.
more ways than you could think. So our country right now is in desperate need of recovery and healing from it. We have to stop this takeover of wokeness and the far left and communism, socialism, and worse. The bottom line, what we're fighting here comes down to one word and one word only: evil. We're fighting against evil. This is pure evil out there, and we have to fight against it. Fox News has the opportunity to save this country today by asking tough questions and not letting the word salad queen get away with wasting time and not answering the questions. They have the opportunity to be a part of making America great again, not necessarily being a MAGA supporter, but they have the opportunity to shut down other networks, cause their ratings to go higher because they supported it, they supported the truth, they sought the truth, and they extracted the answers out of Kamala Harris to speak either truth or lies, one way or another. But this is their golden opportunity to do that. And what it comes down to is saving our country, let alone saving other countries, our allies, and people around the world
Love
that are
freedom.
praying for this. There's already been 2 assassination attempts, and I called it long before the first one. And I called the second one too, that it would happen. There would be another attempt. And I'm also afraid that when Trump wins, that between then and January, they're going to try again. I pray to God that that doesn't happen. But tonight, Kamala Harris could be exposed, absolutely exposed for what she is. She is nothing worth becoming the president of the United States of this great country or a world leader on the platform of the top 3 nations in the world. She can't handle it. She can't even handle her position as she's in. So, Fox News, I got news for you. I got the word for you. If you lie, cheat, and steal this, you're part of the problem too as well. And good riddance to you, and good riddance to Bair. He has the opportunity to set himself straight and to get it right this time, or what we call have a coming to Jesus moment. It's better to have a coming to Jesus moment on your own terms rather than after the fact and having a come to Jesus moment. Think about it. So, Fox News, you're on.
We can come back on at dinner time on
Yeah,
East Coast time and have a good time.
absolutely.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Every doctor on TV says that we all need to boost our immune systems, and STEM Enhance does that in a unique way. By increasing blood levels of your adult stem cells, the backbone of your immune system, by over 30% in just 1 hour. Click on the link in the description box below for details.
I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of world freedom. Good day.